Yeah. By the way, to answer some of this podcast bro bullshit with things and like the idea that some of my friends / mild acquaintances got Donald Trump elected to whatever, no, it's not. First of all, we're not that influential.
Uh-huh.
That's absolutely bonkers. But also, you're supposed to talk to people. Like this idea, like if Donald Trump texted you and went, "Hey, I'd like to be on your podcast," and you'd say, "No, you're a fucking liar." And yes, I'm talking to you, Marc Maron. You're a fucking liar, you curmudgeonly old man. I can't stand this fucking Maron. This Maron,
Oh, yeah?
it just bugs me because he almost has it. He almost has it at times. Like the bit he did, I watched a clip he had about liberals annoyed everybody into fascism or whatever. And it's like, annoyed is a fine comic place to go with it from his perspective. But there's only love and hate, and annoyed is hate, right? And that is an emotion towards hate. And it was, no, you hated people into electing Donald Trump. You didn't annoy them. You maligned them. You talked down about them. You took the entirety of culture and you turned it against the people, and you expected them not to react in a way. And it's fucking crazy. And the fact that Maron is so close to that point, but can't just look in his fucking little heart and go, what do I mean by annoyed? Mark, you mean you hated them and you talked down to them. That's what you mean. You were so close. And I would just like to point out that he wants to go around talking all this shit about people talking to Donald Trump or talking to J.D. Vance. Somebody play me the part of the clip of when Marc Maron had on the President of the United States, Barack Obama, and held him to account on his original position about gay marriage. Boy, that's certainly late in the Obama presidency for that. About drone bombings, about not shutting down Guantanamo. Boy, I love the part where he really grilled Obama on all of that and held him to account. No, it's just that he finds Obama acceptable, so it's fine to lick his fucking ass and to not do any of that. You know why, Mark? Because you didn't do the wrong thing. Because you had a man in your garage and he was the fucking president, and so you didn't just act like a dick towards him and make him not want to talk to you, because that's not how it works. Your entire podcast was formulated around the idea of having people on you had disagreements with. I know that's not the whole idea of the podcast, but let's be honest. Those are the ones we listen to. And like, now you don't get the idea of talking to people that you can't understand it. You don't go on any of these. You don't put yourself there. You don't say it to their face, Mark. And you were very nice to me. I appreciated that, by the way.
I love Marc Maron.
Yeah, I opened for him
Yeah.
at Yuck Yucks when WTF was just taking off, and he was very nice. And I'll be honest, I have said in quiet moments very often, I'm afraid to be Marc Maron, because Mark got successful very late, in his own opinion. He had a career that was always around everything. I feel kind of similar to that. I've never been the guy, but I've always kind of been around a lot of things. You know, I've been in the room, doing drugs with Kinnison and the whatever. I understand. You know, when he got the thing, he just seems unhappy about it all. Like, it seems like it got to him too late, and he just can't fucking enjoy it. He has the first fucking podcast. I know it's not the first one. Adam Curry's the first one. But, like, it's the first one. It's when we stopped calling them internet radio shows and didn't know what they were. He was the first guy to break podcasting. He has a TV show that, yes, it's done. I'm sorry, it's done, but it was great. People love Glow. It was a good show. It's a good piece of art. The system accepted you and put you in a thing. The president showed up and did your podcast. Like, just chill, Mark. Like, talk to them. Remember the days when you go on the Tough Crowd and you would do the things that with the comics you thought you disagreed with because they were just a similar age with you. So you thought you could talk to them, and these ones are young and they scare you and they talk in a way that you're not completely familiar with. But get over it, man. It's not any different than when you talk to Obama. Clip that and send it to him. All right, anyways, back to my list.